I mean, besides the fact that those DH-gate Sauconys are very ugly, why Kelsey?
What's good, guys, and welcome on another episode. If you're joining for the very first time, thank you so much for tuning in, and please do not forget to smash the subscribe button. You guys, in this video, we are going to be talking about this conversation that people are having on TikTok. The thing is, the people who are making video are making video not in support of what Kelsey Nicole did, but in the comment section, people have a separate opinion, which is the reason why I'm bringing it to you guys. If you don't know who Kelsey Nicole is, Kelsey Nicole is Megan Thee Stallion ex best friend before the entire saga of the shooting happened. She was Megan Thee Stallion's ex best friend. Nicki Minaj and Megan are not friends. I think that is very clear to everyone. It's not new that these people are beefing, but what has been sparking this conversation is the fact that Kelsey Nicole posted a picture modeling for Nicki Minaj's new shoe line. And this has been sparking a lot of conversation. Some people are saying they are no longer friends. She should be able to get her bag. And some people are saying no matter how things ended between us, I am never going to go to your hopes, or I'm never going to go to somebody that I know that is beefing you. There are some on Mega's side and there are some on Kelsey's side as well. And some are even saying they are not good friends to each other because in an interview, Kelsey Nicole revealed that Megan Thee Stallion had a thing with Tory Lanez the night that the shooting happened. This has been sparking a lot of conversation. Beyond this as well, I really want to hear what you guys think because this is a friendship conversation. Like, will you do this to your friend even if you guys are no longer together? And the entire world know you guys to be best of friends when things were still good. I have put together this conversation. So without wasting much time, let's get right into it.
I just seen an ad of Megan Thee Stallion's ex-BFF, Kelsey Nicole. Y'all know the one she was in the Tory Lanez drama with, modeling for Nicki Minaj's shoe line. I ain't mad at her because I know you got to get your check, but like, Nicki, I love you to death, girl, but you know you been drama. Kelsey, I expect nothing less from Kelsey. And we already know how she feel about Megan. I know that Megan and Nicki got into their little beef, but it's just like, Nicki, girl, why are you being drama like this? I don't know. I can't say it looks too much like Kelsey Nicole is doing anything else. So you got to get your bag. I guess the girls is going to always bite back. So we going to hear another song about it from Megan, though. She going to say something about it. She going to say something. The rap girlies are never going to be the messy allegations.
Megan, do not respond. No tweets, no shady Instagram posts. Don't even get in the booth about it, because if you needed more proof to realize that that lady is not your friend and never was, today you got your answer. Because a real chick with some integrity who at one point loved you in their life would have looked at that opportunity in that email and scoffed. They never would have accepted that. Like, do you know how corny and jealous you have to be to link up with somebody's op in 2024? And then how much money could you have even been offered to unleash the internet floodgates on your ass? Because you know that they're coming. You know what this is about to look like over the next week. You're corny. Tomatoes, I'm throwing tomatoes. How much money did you get offered? Maybe my student loans. Nah, it's not worth it. Because somebody that I love, somebody that I respected at one point, somebody that was an integral part of my life, I would never backstab them, regardless of what they did to me. I'm too good of a person, that's all.
Kelsey has always been a fucking clown. Now she just has the clown shoes to match. Do you know how much of a loser ass bitch you gotta be to jump at the opportunity to model some fucking orthopedic kids simply because you share an enemy with the head bozo that made them? A common enemy that ain't thinking about either one of y'all. I really would like to know what was said in this conversation for this collaboration to even fucking happen. Was it like, hey girl, I don't fuck with that bitch, you don't fuck with that bitch, so let's link up together to let that bitch know we don't fuck with her? Like, is that how it happened? This is truly not the gag that they thought this was going to be. This is loser behavior. You have lost. You actually lost way before this. And it's the fact that we know that this was done out of spite, because Kelsey ain't no goddamn model. She's never been the spokesperson for anything but getting on a goddamn stand and lying. And I'm pretty sure this was done intentionally to get people talking about the release of these shoes. But if you want people to talk, give them something to talk about. Because these ugly ass rainbow 24s is not going to be the topic of anybody's conversation. Now your brand is surrounded in negativity, which I'm sure you're fucking used to. And you got ugly shoes. It's a lose-lose situation.
If Nicki Minaj really wanted to do some damage to Megan Thee Stallion by adding her best friend to this cover, she should have came with a better shoe, you know? The girls are calling these nurse shoes, and to be fair, this shoe doesn't look like it'll be super comfortable on a 12-hour shift at a hospital. But for me personally, this kind of looks like a shoe that you would always see at Ross that no one ever gets. And that's no shade to Ross, because I love a nice Ross find. But you know those shoes that like are always super, super cheap and no one ever gets? That's exactly how that looks. They want that off the rack so bad and no one's gonna purchase it, because look at it, who would want that? And I know the Barbs have a lot more fashion sense than to be caught dead wearing that. So I'm like, who is going to be wearing these shoes, you know? Megan Thee Stallion was so real when she said, "Dang girl, it's been 4 years. Worry about your mate and your kids and stop reminiscing on the stuff that we did, because girl, what is this?" Maybe instead of working on the ugly shoes and worrying about Megan, you need to work on that documentary that you have yet to release, that you've been teasing the Barbs for years. The hotties are getting one at the end of the month. Now what do you have, you know? It's just so comical to me at this point, because the messiness from Nicki Minaj never worked and just ends up making her look worse and worse and worse. Please girl, stop ruining your legacy. It's getting real embarrassing now. And Kelsey, yeah, we knew you were sick for what you were doing, because girl, why is you leaking up with Nicki Minaj out of all people? How did that conversation go for Nicki to contact her to be like, yeah, I want you to be on this? But she's like, the Instagram baddie feed was just so tantalizing, I had to have you on this photo shoot. Because I'm like, there's no other reason that can make sense to me other than you just wanted to get at Megan, you know?
Y'all kill me, because now y'all talking about like, oh, Meg was right about Kelsey Wu because Kelsey decided to collab with Nicki Minaj or be an ambassador for Nicki Minaj. And look, I'm not a Nicki Minaj or, you know, Meg Thee Stallion like stan or fan or whatever, I'm not. But for y'all to go in on Kelsey because she decided to collab with Nicki Minaj because Nicki Minaj is Meg Thee Stallion's op, didn't Meg Thee Stallion do the same thing? Like, did we not forget what happened between Cardi B and Nicki Minaj? And Meg Thee Stallion and Cardi B are like besties. Meg and Cardi B have collaborated multiple times. And before y'all say, oh, Meg didn't know that Cardi B was Nicki Minaj's op, we all knew. Everybody knew. So what's the difference now? Like, they are both doing the same thing, working with each other's ops. It's the hypocrisy for me. And before you talk out the side of your neck in my comments, think twice, because you will get deleted and blocked.
Alright, I low-key feel some type of way because I got to make this video again because of TikTok guidelines. And I was cussing and doing way too much in my video. So, but I just wanted to talk about this whole Kelsey, Nicole, modeling for Nicki Minaj situation. Now, if me and you were best friends at one point, the only loyalty I owe you is not talking about your personal business. When it comes down to business, like making money business, that's none of your business. Like, imagine you got mouths to feed. You got people relying on you. How we know that the girl ain't just trying to break into modeling and this is her way of breaking into it? Like, she's literally only modeling for a shoe brand that's brand new to people. What does that have to do with loyalty to an ex-best friend? An ex-best friend. Ex for a reason, meaning no longer. Exiled. We're no longer friends. The only loyalty I owe you at that point is just not talking about your personal business or talking about your character. I don't owe you no loyalty when it come to get my money. What? Like, come on, bro. And if we are both in the entertainment industry, what makes you think I wouldn't take an entertainment opportunity to further my brand? Y'all just like Megan and don't like her. When in reality, it should be the opposite. That shows y'all character. This girl literally explained how she was going behind her back and talking and messing with dudes, backdooring her. Like, she was backdooring her, like on some ha-ha type stuff. Now, I'm not tender about no stuff like that. I keep trying not to curse, but still, come on, bro. This person been snaking you the whole time. You don't owe that person no loyalty. None. None. Really on the cool could air her out. But that's probably the only amount of loyalty that she owes Megan at this point.
And I mean, besides the fact that those DH-gate Saconis are very ugly, why Kelsey? You could have chosen anybody to be in this ad, and you chose Kelsey? If I was B or JT, I would be wondering, why wasn't I chosen to model the knockoff G-Unit sneakers? Akbar V got a whole foot problem. She would have been perfect to model those Ortho 5000s. And honestly, let's just scratch everybody out. Let's scratch out all the other options. Nicki Minaj should have been modeling her own shoes. Why do you need Kelsey for this ad? She didn't bring anything. I, for one, think Kelsey is a beautiful woman, but she was not prepared for this photo shoot at all. The advertisement itself just looked cheap. The fact that Kelsey was the model proves it was cheap. Where is the money? Where is Nicki Minaj's team? An artist of her caliber should have more put behind her as far as finance goes. And look, maybe she just wanted to do this fully independent. She didn't want to have any investors. She wanted to have full stake into her merchandising, but I would think that she has enough money to where she could have had a better rollout for this. It looks like they made it on Canva. It's given they gave Kelsey a couple of props, told her to take these pictures, and then they took the picture and erased the background and put it on the background that they made on Canva. And then on top of that, it just looks lame for both of them. I hate this for Nicki. Don't really care about Kelsey, but I really hate this for Nicki. Like, you really are continuing to mess up your legacy by looking like a hater. And looking like a cheap hater at that, because this advertisement was just not it, baby. It was just not it. I wish she would have just did it herself.
What is your guys' take on this? What is your take on this conversation? Would you take an opportunity from your ex-best friend enemy? Because that's just how we see it. That's just how we put it. I'm sure the people who are not in support of her modeling for Nicki Minaj sees Nicki Minaj as an ex-best friend enemy, or knows Nicki Minaj to be her ex-best friend enemy. So if you have a best friend, and then maybe one of the people who are coming at them decide to bring a business to you, like ex-best friend kind of thing, are you going to be working with that person? Because one of the stage, that guy towards the end was saying that the only loyalty that she owes her is literally not speaking on her character, or literally speaking about her life. Any other thing is just secondary. Like any other thing, she can do it. So I want to know what you guys think. Where do you start? I was seeing so many comments of people saying I would never do that. That just speaks that thinking about Megan, that she's still envious of her, and Megan, she must have been missing Megan so much to accept the deal. So let me hear what you guys think. This person said, the same friend that hooked up with men that Kelsey dated. I think that is why Kelsey is doing her gets back. Even though shooting at her, I think, was enough. Another one said, I have fallen out with friends, but I have never linked up with their hugs. That is so embarrassing. There are so many comments like this, which is the reason why I'm bringing it to you guys, because I want to hear what you guys think. This person said, if Megan did not respond to Nicki's crash out over it, then she definitely won't respond to this. This is a comment coming under the stitch, from the stitch that said that Megan should not respond to this or say anything or even do this about all of this. But we all know how the music industry is, so we are going to hear more from another diss track. This person said, but wasn't it mutual? And I am no fan nor stan. It seems as though neither of them love nor care for each other, because some people are saying she owes Megan loyalty, and other people are coming under those comments and saying, no, Megan wasn't loyal to her when she was going behind her back and, doing things with the men that she was seeing. This person said she's still being referenced as Megan's ex-best friend. Nobody knows her as anything else. This person is a diehard fan of Megan Thee Stallion. Another one said, Megan did Kelsey wrong first. So Kelsey shouldn't get a bag because of her ex-best friend. No. So these are the people who are clearly saying, because you are my ex-best friend doesn't mean I'm going to let a bag slide. Another one said, are you all forgetting that Megan slept with Tori behind her back? At that point, Kelsey don't owe Megan zero loyalty. Why should she turn down a great opportunity? Like, why? And I'm asking you guys as well, do you think she should have turned down that opportunity? If you are in Kelsey's situation, if you're in Kelsey's shoe, would you have taken that opportunity? Or say, okay, you know what? You are my ex best friend's enemy. I'm not going to do that. Because if I do that, it makes it seem like I'm shitting at you, and we are all known, like we're all celebrities, they know us. So the media is going to run along with that. Even if there's no media running along with that, even from your own side as someone who is not popular, will you do the same thing? Let me know what you guys think about that, and I will catch you guys in the next one.